Tadavagara Namaga. Namaga, Om Trinikradana Vartaya Namaga, Om Yamana Junavanjaraya Namaga, Om Uttalatala Vetre Namaga, Om Tamala Chamala Kadaye Namaga, Om Gopagopi Shwaraya Namaga, Om Yogine Namaga, Om Godisurya Tama Pravave Namaga, Om Ila Padaye Namaga, Om Parasme Jodishe Namaga, Om Yadavedraya Namaga, Om Yadudukvaya Namaga, Om Anamadine Namaga, Om Piravasase Namaga, Om Parijadavaraya Namaga, Om Govardhanadalordhatre Namaga, Om Gopalaya Namaga, Om Sarvapalagaya Namaga, Om Ajaya Namaga, Om Niranjanaya Namaga, Om Kamajanagaya Namaga, Om Kanjalojanaya Namaga, Om Adughne Namaga, Om Madhura Nadaya Namaga, Om Dwaraga Nayagaya Namaga, Om Bedine Namaga, Om Vrindavananda Sanjajane Namaga, Om Tulasi Dama Bhushanaya Namaga, Om Shamantagamane Ragartre Namaga, Om Naranarayanatmagaya Namaga, Om Kumcha Krishna Baradharaya Namaga, Om Mayine Namaga, Om Paramapurushaya Namaga, Om Muttiga Chura Janura Mallayuddha Vicharadaya Namaga, Om Samsara Vairine Namaga, Om Kamsaraye Namaga, Om Muraraye Namaga, Om Naraga Andagaya Namaga, Om Anadi Brahmajarine Namaga, Om Krishnavadana Karshagaya Namaga, Om Shijubara Jirachetre Namaga, Om Duryodhana Gula Andagaya Namaga, Om Vidura
तले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांता स्वामिन इति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधरा श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. Hare Krishna. Today I am going to take a class on Prabhupada Lilamrta chapter 29. Are you ready? Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamadachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamemavashishyate. It is rightly said in Sri Ishopanishad invocation, whatever is produced of the complete whole is also complete in itself, because he is the complete whole. Even though so many complete units emanate from him, he still remains the complete balance. Prabhupada always carried this mood of completeness, even when everything outside seemed incomplete. Now, here is a short incident when Srila Prabhupada and his disciples were walking in New York. He saw the tall skyscrapers and said, "Just see, they have built such big buildings, but they have no idea who they themselves are. They build up and up, but inside their lives are just empty." Prabhupada didn't see the world as skyscrapers, money, or cars, but as simple souls seeking for completeness. Now, here are some challenges he faced during his journey. Loneliness in America. When Prabhupada first stepped off the Jaladuta in Boston Harbor, he was completely alone. No family, no friends, no familiar faces. He didn't even know where he would stay or how he would eat. Imagine being in a huge foreign city like the New York, surrounded by noise and people, but have no familiar face to turn to. All he carried with him was a trunk of Srimad Bhagavatams, a few clothes, and 40 rupees, which, fun fact, were in Indian currency and couldn't be exchanged in the US. So essentially, he had nothing. Most of us will feel hopeless in such a situation and almost give up. But Prabhupada saw it differently. He thought, Krishna has brought me here, so Krishna will maintain me. This unshakable faith and determination was his only companion in a land where he had no material security. Now, the health struggles. The journey itself nearly cost him his life. On the ship Jaladuta, Prabhupada suffered not just one, but 2 heart attacks. He was 70 years old at that time, an age when most people are already retired, sitting peacefully at home and resting. But here he was, enduring massive chest pains in the middle of the ocean with no doctor, no hospital, no bed, nothing. Yet, even in that condition, he kept chanting, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, softly to himself, praying to Lord Krishna for strength. Later, when he reached America, his health was still weak. He could have exactly said, let me rest, let me recover, and then I will go. But instead, he cooked prasadam for others, gave lectures, and spent late nights typing out his books in his typewriter. He barely even slept. His mission was more important than his body's complaints. Next, cultural barriers. Now picture this, a traditional Indian sadhu wearing saffron robes, shaved head with shiga, carrying japa beads, suddenly walking to the 1960s New York. The contrast was almost comical. The people around him were hippies, drug users, and young seekers lost in counterculture. They weren't interested in religion or philosophy. At first glance, you think there's no way they'd listen to him. But Prabhupada's genius was his compassion. Instead of condemning them, he invited them to chant with him, taste prasadam, and just sit in the warmth of spiritual sound. Slowly, they realized that this Indian Swami wasn't judging them, but actually offering them genuine joy and purpose. They also realized this Indian Swami was no ordinary Swami. And that is how the very first disciples appeared. Not through flashy advertisements, but through his kindness and authenticity. Rejection. At first, nobody cared. His classes in a small storefront on the Lower East Side were nearly empty. But he still spoke with the same gravity as if he were speaking to thousands. That patience is what created ISKCON, International Society for Krishna Consciousness. The fruit of his efforts. From those small beginnings, Prabhupada's movement spread worldwide. The same man who was once walking alone on New York streets now had temples, books, and devotees in every continent. This shows that spiritual success is about conviction, not comfort. Now, here is a quote Prabhupada repeats again and again. My Guru Maharaja used to say, don't try to see Krishna, act in a way that Krishna will see you. This is an example of Prabhupada living by this quote. Prabhupada didn't want to be seen or anything, but now the whole world comes to see him. Now, here is a short quiz on Prabhupada Lilamrta, chapter 29. This question is for the Prabhujis. How much money did Prabhupada carry when he first came to America? Yes, that is correct. Next question for the Matajis. On which ship did Prabhupada travel to the US? Yes, Haribol. What major health issue did Prabhupada face on the ship? Yes. Where did Prabhupada give his first regular classes in New York? Yes, that is correct. What method did Prabhupada use to attract the hippies? Free food, prasadam, posters and ads, money rewards, political speeches. Yes. True or false? At first, Prabhupada had thousands of disciples in America. Yes. What attitude did Prabhupada maintain despite being rejected or ignored? Anger, patience and determination, sadness, and silence. Yes. What famous quote of Prabhupada's Guru Maharaja did he often repeat? Don't try to see. Act in such a way that I will see you. What lesson can we learn from Prabhupada facing so many challenges? Spiritual success is about conviction, not comfort. You must always be strong physically. Money makes the mission successful. Avoid struggles at all costs. Yes. How old was Prabhupada when he first arrived America? 67, 58, 70, 42. Correct. Now, let's not just hear about Prabhupada. Let's live what he gave. So now, let's all get into the mood and chant together loudly from the heart, just like Prabhupada wanted. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Prabhupada's life teaches us that challenges are not signs of defeat. They are opportunities to prove our faith. He showed that if you rely on Krishna, even the impossible becomes possible. Once more, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Very nicely presented, Sri Radha. Haribol. So she started with Purna Mother. So everything comes from the complete whole, and we should be also as a complete whole. So who made us the complete? Srila Prabhupada made us complete. We are incomplete without Srila Prabhupada. So very nicely she started her discourse, nicely ended with the quote from the Srila Prabhupada. Don't try to see Krishna. This is what every week we are telling. Devotees sitting there trying to look at the Lord, what they are going to understand. Please come here, sit and listen to what the devotees are speaking about the Lord. Then we can understand. So we are telling them, please come here, sit and listen. But devotees still, many devotees today also, I'm going there and telling them, please come here, sit here. They are sitting there and trying to look at the Lord. They cannot understand the Lord. Unless you hear about the Lord, you cannot understand. So she has given very nice quote from Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Sri Radha. Haribol. I request our senior devotee, Mitra. So we have we are fortunate today. We have our very senior devotee who came here on a visit. His Grace Mitra Govindadas Prabhuji. So I am requesting Mitra Govindadas Prabhuji, please come and hand over this small token of gift to our young preacher. Haribol. Prabhu is the father of Jai Gopal Prabhu. Jai Krishna Prabhu. Jai Krishna Prabhu. Haribol.
Hare Krishna, Jai Shri Radhe. It's said that even one drop of happiness in Krishna consciousness stands beyond comparison with an ocean of happiness derived from any other activity. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. All the best.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Very good.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, we welcome.